Hi, I'm going to show you how to get started with Terraspace, the Terraform framework. To do that, I'm going to show you just a brief demo. Here is my environment. I'm going to generate a new Terraspace project now. To do that is this Terraspace new command, Terraspace new project infra examples. So we're going to generate with some working examples right off the bat. And then after that, we cd into the infra folder, and then we're going to explore some files. We're going to look at a tree app here. So within the app folder, there's like a modules folder and a stacks folder. So Terraspace has this notion of stacks, and stack sources are actually modules, except they serve a little different purpose. The main purpose is they're supposed to be where you put your business and your configuration logic. And modules is supposed to be where you put your reusable library functions. Okay. What we deploy are stacks. So we're going to deploy this demo stack in a bit. So let's actually take a look at the source code so we can see what we're doing. All right, so app stacks demo main.tf. You can see there's the module bucket here, and then the source code is pointing to modules example. We open up modules example, we can see the heart or the core of the logic, which is creating a simple AWS S3 bucket here. So we're going to create a bunch of AWS S3 buckets. Let's go ahead and grab now the Terraspace up command and go ahead and deploy. So now we're going to go ahead and create a bucket. So what Terraspace up does is first it says building basically the stacks demo. Let's scroll back up here. And then it says in current directory. So what it does is Terraspace takes these files and folders and it basically builds or materializes Terraform project. Then it CDs in that folder and it simply calls Terraform commands. So it's pretty transparent what it does. It calls Terraform init right here, and then it goes Terraform plan, and it writes a plan file, and then you use that plan file to go Terraform apply right here. And then it says it created a bucket called active adder. So let's see if that bucket actually exists. Okay. So there, the bucket exists. So we're good. Now, another cool thing that Terraspace can do is it can use the same code to create different permutations of environment, like a dev environment and a prod environment. So we're going to actually create another bucket right now in the prod environment. Okay, so all you do is you specify a tsenv prod. The default environment is dev. And then it's going to just create, use the same code now to create another bucket. Okay, and then you could use a concept in Terraspace called TFRs and layering to actually achieve different settings for all these buckets on different environments and whatnot. Anyway, it created another bucket called Mary Duckling. So let's see if that exists. Okay, so there's two buckets. One bucket for the dev environment and one bucket for the prod environment. So I want to show you a couple other kind of neat commands. Terraspace new-h for help. It's just showing you some generators in Terraspace. And generators are actually really only a small part of what Terraspace does, but I'm just showing to you because it's a good way to get started. Now we're going to go ahead and generate a new stack. We're going to call it bucket, and we're going to say examples again. So now we just create another stack right here. And you can see it's kind of using the same example. You can actually list those stacks with just Terraspace list. So you can see stacks bucket. And then you can actually list stacks as well as modules with the -t for type and all. So now you can see kind of everything listed there. Let's say if you don't want like a stack with these examples, right? So you could actually just go Terraspace new stack empty, and then without the examples flag. So now it's just generate empty stack with some starter boilerplate main TF, outputs TF, and variables TF, which is a comment saying this is where you should write your code. And again, you can list these stacks right here by just Terraspace list. Okay. Now I want to show you a couple other things you could do. You can actually customize this quite a bit. So what Terraspace does is it essentially calls out the Terraform, but maybe you want to do some before logic and after logic before like a Terraform apply. So that's possible via Terraspace and Terraform hooks. So I'm going to show you how to actually do some hook logic now. So we're going to grab Terraspace new hook here, and then we're just going to generate a hook for the stack, for the demo stack right here. And then you can see it generate this demo config hooks Terraform right here. So what this is saying is before the apply command, the Terraform apply command is going to do this echo command, and after apply is going to do this echo command too. And I'll just kind of show you how it works by going Terraspace up again. So Terraspace up, it's going to do the same old stuff we were talking about, build basically the Terraform project, do the plan, and now you can see right here, hook, running Terraform before apply hook, and then you see the echo commands right there. And then you see the that's the before hook, and here's the after hook right here, right? And we just kind of built that with that generator there. You could also, let's say if you wanted to customize Terraform apply here, that's what it's calling right now, but you want to like, customize your own arguments, then you can do that too. Terraspace new arg demo type stack there. And so I just built customizations for args here. And now it's saying for the Terraform apply command, we're going to use the lock timeout 22 minutes. So let's see if that kind of work. So up demo again. So it's calling the same old thing, the plan, Terraform plan. And then there's the hook, and then you can see apply here, lock timeout, 22 minutes. So it matches what we just built. And so I just want to kind of review. We built all this, these stacks, customized the args, and we customized hooks all in the last couple minutes. Now I just want to emphasize, you can use the same code to deploy to dev and prod, but out of the gates, you can actually deploy it out to different regions also too. So I'm going to go ahead and now show you that. We're going to go to multi-region. So to do that, I just type AWS region US West 1. My default region on this box is US West 2. But I basically, by specifying that allows you to take the same code and deploy to different regions. So it's creating another bucket now in different region. Let's just confirm that. There you go. So there are 3 buckets now, so that's confirmed. One bucket was the dev TSENV, one bucket was prod TSENV, and the other bucket was dev because that's the default and a different region. So that was a bucket in a different region, US West 1. So yeah, that's basically what I want to show you. And so hopefully that was helpful. You check out Terraspace if you're interested, and here's the documentation site if you want to learn more. Okay, cheers.